Well, in junior college, I took criminal justice courses, and a lot of those courses were patrol-related, arrest procedures, beat cop kind of stuff. Marana was the first one to offer me a job as a reserve officer. And I was excited because they gave me an opportunity. They sent me to the academy in Casa Grande. In week 1 of the academy, the advisors had told us, don't change departments. If you think about changing or moving, you could burn your bridges and it wouldn't be a good thing. And like a day later, I get a call from Mesa Police Department and they offered me a job. And without hesitation, I said, I'm sorry, I'll have to decline. And that's a paid position with a major police department. I had to decline because Marana was the first one that gave me an opportunity as a police officer, and I stuck with that. And fast forward, here we are 31 years later, and it's been a blessed career. And I chose the option of staying with the town of Marana. So I was hired as a reserve in August of 1994. And that's where I went to the academy. And then I started my field training. I graduated in the academy November 1st of 1994. And I did all my training as a reserve officer, and then I was hired officially in February of 1995. I had an interest in investigations. After being a patrol officer, I tested to become a detective. And I was a detective for 5 or 6 years. And then I was promoted to sergeant, and I did some time as a patrol sergeant. But during that time, I also became a public information officer because I felt being in the media and being that spokesperson for the department was very important, and I liked doing that and meeting media, meeting the reporters. I felt that I had a talent for it, and so I've always been a public information probably since the beginning of my career. I was very grateful that the opportunity came up to be promoted to captain, and that's when Chief Bridget had faith in me to rise in the ranks to become captain, and that's been a couple years. It's been a blessed career. Just seeing this department grow from where it was in 1994 until now has been great to see. I think that's what's satisfying. Seeing that we've grown with the times. We used to write a pen and pencil on a notepad. We have computers now in our cars. I would never think that. I think it's important to know that, with this career being stressful as it can be, having that support group is important, not only here at work, but at home. We were on our way to a family dinner, and we were going down the freeway, and I get a call, and they said, hey, we need you to come out to this call. And I said, okay, I'll be there. And I had to turn to my wife and my kids. I'm just like, we can't go. I got to turn around and go to work. But they understood. They understood, and they've been like that from day one, and it's been great to have that support. There's been highs and lows with the Marana Police Department, but the highs definitely outweigh some of the low points. Seeing the town grow at a high rate has been exciting to see, and the town has done an excellent job with that growth and being responsible, and it's been a great career.